Hello guys, how's it going? Daniel here from Dark Gadgets. Today we're taking a look at the Jawbone UP. Now this retails for $129, which is just a tad bit less than the Nike Fuel, which is its main competitor. And now if you don't know what this is the second version of the Jawbone UP. The first version came out, I believe, around this time last year, and it was a total fail. It's worth the Google if you haven't heard the story. But after a week of people using it, it basically just broke from water damages, drop, anything that you would do to it, it would break. And Jawbone ended up recalling them and giving all their money back to the customers. And they waited a year and came out with this one, pretty much the same design, but the internals have changed and the quality and durability of it has changed as well. Now, if you don't know what this is and are totally unfamiliar with it, it's basically a wristband for fitness. Now, kind of like the Nike Fuel Band, different purpose though, sort of, I guess. And this will track your sleep. This will track your movement, your sports, everything you do, and your eating habits, and will basically give you a bunch of graphs of what you've been doing, what should you be doing, and will help you know yourself and live better, as it says right on the box. And I did get this color because it's the last one Apple had for medium. And I did have a problem with the size that I'll get into in a few. Now it does come with this in the back so that you can try it on before purchasing it. But I just ended up purchasing it, trying it on and seeing. If not, I would have returned it. But yes, so let's open this up. See what I did there? Let's open this up. And we just get this nice little box. Let's focus this right here. Get to know the up band. It's going to tell you the LEDs, the mode buttons, everything we're going to go over in a second. And since I did open this, I closed it back up wrong. What is wrong with me? Alright, so visit Jawbone UP because you do need an iOS device to use this. If you don't have an iOS device, then not worth your time. This is a USB to 3.5mm jack for charging the Jawbone UP, which supposedly lasts up to 10 days in a single charge, which is pretty nice. I mean, it is just a wristband, so pull the tab right there, comes right out. And put that down, pull this off. We're done with that. Taking a look at the Jawbone UP itself. Very simple. If no one knows what it is, I mean, they're not going to ask you about it. It just looks like some, wrist strap that you got at an event or something. But it's not. Here we have a 3.5mm jack that connects to your iPhone so that it can sync up with the app. Put that aside for right now. And then we have this main button right here, which helps you put it into sleep mode, timer, and a bunch of settings that it takes a while to get used to. But after some time, I did get used to it. Now, before we get into the app, which I'm not going to go into all that much, I'll probably get into it in about a week when I do the review, is the size. Now, I did have a big problem with this because when I tried it on, it was a bit too perfect. This is the hand I would have worn it on because I wear my watch on my left hand. And you can see there, it's supposed to be like this. So it's supposed to, both sides are supposed to be straight so that it doesn't come off. It's seamless in design, but it's not there. I mean, and if I try to squeeze it, it'll hurt, so it kind of just comes off like that. And if you scratch on a table or something, you don't want to do that. And then I tried it on my non-dominant hand, and it was better since one person, or most people, not one person, most people do have one wrist that is larger than the other, so in the other it might work fine. Still a bit off, but it's livable. I mean, I would have liked it that Jawbone maybe would have had another size, maybe a third size, I don't know. Maybe set it up like extra small, small, medium, and large. Because a lot of people that did wear it, that were also mediums, had the same problem. But yeah, it's something I wanted to mention because it's just not, it's kind of annoying. Okay, you can't feel it. I mean, once you put it, you totally forget about it. Just wanted to bring that up. All right, so now taking a look at the phone app, just real quick. I'm not even going to get into all the features right now. Just to show you now, you just disconnect this right here. Take it right here and connect it. Boom, synced up. It does recommend that you sync it up at least twice a day, which I have done more than that. And it just added 82 steps. We click done. Now this is just a bunch of graphs of every day. Right here it says 84% of the steps that I have to take every day, which is 10,000. Not very active. That's what happens when you're near a computer too long. But it also tracks your sleeping habits right here. So last night it tracked my sleeping habit. It tells you how many hours of deep sleep, light sleep, how long it took me to fall asleep, I was in bed for how much, including the time that it took me, etc. It told me how much I was awake for. So it's pretty cool to know just how much you're sleeping and how much you should be sleeping. I mean, and it does that with the food and everything else. So here, this is what I ate, and it tells you how much cholesterol you ate, the sodium, and if you've eaten more than you should eat in a day, which is nice for people that want to keep track and don't want to overdo certain things. I'm not going to go over any of the settings or anything because there's a lot to learn. I'm just going to leave that for another time. But that's it for this video, guys. Just take a quick look at Jawbone UP version 2. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or contact me on the website because that's the fastest way I'll get back to you. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.